It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Spartans will kick this deep to begin the game. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. A draw to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
The short completion of the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Hand it off for a draw. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And here he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Second down and goal upcoming. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position with that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And it's fielded at the 40. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Inside the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And it's a bunch formation. First down. Looking to throw the football. The tight end has got it. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
It's a quick grab. And the Spartans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
He's going to take off here. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it with the draw play. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Spartans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the TCU offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up to the stop here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. To the air, it's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And, Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell. What a great tradition. And today, he's living up to that.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fighting off the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the Spartans come to the line with first and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bailey. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They call the draw play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Fine time now, rolling to his left. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking for the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. That's a solid return after the interception.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. They look to throw it here on second down. Off target and incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. QB keeper all the way. And the Spartans pick up enough for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Spartans come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of every...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now, just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Quick throw over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Now we'll run a draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throws it to the right. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Looks right for a quick completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Automatic on the PAT. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
I'd say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And the Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Bringing it out, it's Bailey. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Just as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
The freshman brings him down quickly. Here comes the bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Baker. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great job up front by this Spartan defensive line. And Chris, that's one thing. We're all the way back to George Perlis and going to guys like Nick Saban when he was the head coach at Michigan State. Always been physical and played tenacious defensive football, led by that defensive line.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Baker. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Pounding away with the run game. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
That's made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Trying to run it. It's Payne. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Tailback with another carry. Fights through the tackler. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it here. He breaks free. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. And he's hit just before the throw. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Spartans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll keep it on the ground with a draw play. Trailing by 2 possessions here late. Obvious call to go for it. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on 4th down. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. The Spartans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Spartans! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
P&T is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.